Hello pretties, welcome to Thrift Store. So today I have my low buy intro. So it took me a little while to get this together and how I wanted to structure it because honestly I wasn't sure for a long time like how to do it. Should I do like replacement only? Should I do no buy? And I realized certain things really I do need to go into a no buy, and then for others I really need to go into strict low buys. So that's what we're doing. So I did do this from memory at work. I had some free time at work and I figured I might as well like make a little list. So I make a little list of it, and this might not be accurate to every single category, but these are all the categories I could think of. So that's what we're doing. So for base makeup, we're gonna start out with primers. So for pricement, I have replacement only. So I only own two. By the way, if you haven't checked out my makeup inventory, I'm gonna link it down below. Check it out, because I do think you need to watch that before here, because that way you can kind of see what my goals are and where I'm at with my numbers and why I'm picking certain things the way I'm picking them. So just putting that out there. Okay, so for primers, only own two primers. I really want to stay at two primers, and I just want to replace the ones that I own. So if I happen to finish them, I want to be able to replace them. For foundation, I did go into a no buy. Athena. That whole camera is shaking because Athena decided to shake right next to my desk. It's like a little mini earthquake. Athena, stop. Jesus. Okay, so for foundations, I'm going into a no buy. I recently bought a bunch of foundations right before the year ended. So, and I have backups, everything that I need. If I, for whatever reason, finish all of the foundations that I own, which I don't think I will, but if I do, then I can revisit this. But I don't think there's going to be an issue, at least not for this year. Concealer, I am in a replacement only. I do go through concealer relatively quickly, and I only have the replacements, the concealers that I want right now. So if I finish one, I can buy a new one or replace it. For bronzers, I'm allowing myself one or two, and that's because I really don't need any more bronzer, but I do want to try specifically the Patrick Ta bronzer duo. So if I am allowing myself to buy that, and if I don't end up buying that, then I can buy something else. So I'm giving myself a little leeway. If I do want to buy it, I can do that. But bronzer is not something that I'm usually attracted to or like gravitate towards. Like, there's not gonna be like a bunch of bronzer releases and I'm like, I need that one. So not expecting that. Blush. Now blush is a different story. Blush, I took a little excited about blush. I love blush. I love blush. But I'm only allowing myself one or two, and that's because my blush collection has really gotten out of control, especially in the last year or two. Because I think at the beginning of 2020, I only had like 3 blushes, and now I have like 17. It's just gotten out of control. And even though I am finishing blushes, I do actually rotate through my blushes and actually finish blush. It's not a category that I'm particularly worried about not being able to finish. It is getting a little out of hand, so I'm only allowing myself 1 or 2 blushes. And same thing, specifically I am the one from Patrick Ta that is a duo. So if I buy that duo, then I have that opportunity. And if I don't buy that duo, then I have a little wiggle room if I want to buy 1 or 2. But at least I'm giving myself a little something, but not enough. Okay, highlighter, I'm going into a strict no buy. I don't need no buy highlighter. Highlighter, again, is not a section that I'm like, I need all the highlighters, you know. I rarely get excited about highlighter, so I'm gonna into strict no buy for highlighters. I need to finish highlighters because I have way too many. I need to finish them. I will say for my bronzer, blush, and highlighter sections, I do see myself finishing quite a few this year because I'm pretty close to finishing quite a few. Some of them, actually, for highlighter and bronzer, a little spoiler for my empties, I've already finished some this year so far, so I'm pretty excited about that. Setting spray, I'm going to a specific replacement only, and that's something that I've always done. It's not the category that I'm particularly drawn to. I own one setting spray and I keep replacing it, so it's fine. All right, going to the eyes category, where everyone's the most excited about. I know I am. So let's go through the non-interesting ones. So we start out with primer, and I'm in a replacement only. I only have 2 primers, eyeshadow primers. One is a glitter one, and the other one is for like the actual base. So I really just need one of each, and I'm set. And I like the ones that I have, and I probably will keep repurchasing the same ones. For mascara, I'm in a replacement only. I currently own 1 mascara. So before the end of April, I need to buy a new one because I want to switch them out every 4 months or so. Liner, I'm in a replacement only. If I happen to finish the 3 liners, technically I own for eyeliners, but I want to finish one, and then after that I'm just left with 3. So if I have those 3 left, if I happen to finish one of those, I would like to replace it because I'm really happy with the 3 that I own, and I really don't need anything after that. Single shadows, I'm allowing myself to get anywhere between 10 to 15 for the whole year. That being said, I already bought 5 this year, and I ended up making an order for a Makeup Geek, and essentially all the green ones right here are all brand new. So I really only am able to buy like 10 more single eyeshadows, and I'm not gonna be really careful because I would like to place a Cliona order later than the year, and I do want to buy 2 or 3 single shadows from ColourPop that I've been eyeing for a long time, that I've been having a hard time getting my hands on, and that's Dream Lover, the Super Shock Shadow, Secret Garden, and then there's another one that is similar to Dream Lover, but it's in a powder section form. So if I can get that one at the same time as Secret Garden, and even if I don't get Dream Lover, I will be okay, so long as I get the other 2. So I just want to give myself a little room for that. So I essentially can only have 10 more single shadows. And then for eyeshadow palettes, I'm only giving myself 5 for the entire year. Now I already have 1 because I bought the Natasha and Donna Sendo palette. So I'm only allowed to have 4 for the entire year. I've been eyeing the Mercury Retrograde from Huda Beauty. Ooh, that was hard. And I've also been eyeing the Patrick Da Multi-Dimension ones as well. So I'm definitely like eyeing both of those. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to get them or not. And then also I want to see what else is going to get dropped, because I do want to get the one from Sydney Grace and Tiny Marbles with those Mel Thompson's palette collab. I would like to get that one, but I know it's sold out right now. I don't know if they're going to restock it or not, but they haven't taken it off their website, so I'm hopeful that maybe they'll restock it. I've also been on the lookout for anything that Persona Cosmetics drops, like an actual full-size palettes. I'll be on the lookout for Laura Los Angeles if they drop any full-size palettes. So I have to keep that in mind if I am gonna make a purchase. So there's that. But I'm only on myself 5. I already got 1, so down to 4. I also would like to be on the lookout for Natasha Denona $65, like the meaty one size palettes, and see if they have anything that catches my eye. So there's that as well. So I'm gonna look out. All right, so for lips, for lip liner, I'm in a replacement only. There's only one lip liner that I'm really close to finishing, and it's the one that I'm currently wearing, which is a red one from Makeup Geek. Sorry, Makeup Forever. So if I finish that one, I would like to replace it, but not with another red one, but with a pinky toned one. I'm thinking one from ColourPop or from NYX. I'm not sure yet, or maybe one from Persona. So that's what I'm thinking. I want a pinky one because I really only own 2 red ones that I don't need 2 red ones, and I have one that's more nude color, which I'm okay with. I'm not a big fan of liquid lip liner, so replacement only there. For gloss, I'm allowing myself 1, 2, 3, and the reason for it is because I want to stay constant in the current number that I have, and I know that I will go through at least 1 or 3 this year, because I normally go through 1 or 3 every year. Tinted Lip Balms, that's one of my favorite formulas actually, especially if it's a little more pigmented. I really enjoy those. I am allowing myself to get anywhere between 3 to 5. I currently only have 3, and I'm about to be done with 1, and the other one is a mini, so I think I'm going to be able to finish 2 of those. So I would like to be at 5 by the end of the year, so if I buy anywhere between 3 to 5, I'll be fine. I'll be okay with that. Bullet lipsticks, I'm allowing myself anywhere between 1 and 3. This is not a category that I see myself buying anything into, but like it's not a category that excites me per se. I'm really more into the tinted pigmented gloss and the tinted lip balm. That's really where I'm currently at, like where I want to be. But if the right drop was made by the right, okay, thank you Athena, but the right company, I might see myself buying 1 or 2, maybe 3, depending on who's making it. Like if Persona Cosmetics makes it, or if Laura Los Angeles drops one, I could see myself buying. Same thing with liquid lipsticks. I'm allowing myself 1 or 3, not particular category that I'm attracted to, but again, if the right brand drops it, I could see myself wanting to buy some from them. So it just all depends, variables, but I want to give myself a little wiggle room. These are not categories where it's out of control. So I could definitely afford to have 1 or 3. Okay, Athena. get 1 or 3 and still be okay. And I also expect myself to be able to finish a couple, because usually every year I finished about 2 lipsticks and 2 liquid lipsticks normally. So I'm definitely on track to do that again this year, or I think I am, because there's a couple of this and bullet lipsticks I'm really putting some attention to. And although most of my liquid lipsticks are now relatively new, I know that if I put my man to it, I could definitely finish them. So that is where my low buy is. It's definitely more quantity based this time around, and I am planning to do updates on a quarterly basis. So if I did bring any new makeup into my collection, then I can show you what it is, and then I can update where I'm at with like replacements, no buys, or if I've already exceeded my bank essentially that I have available per category. Relatively really strict low buy now that I'm thinking about it. Like there's a lot of things where I'm not allowing myself to go too crazy, but that's because my collection has really gotten out of hand, and I want to be able to get product out this year. Like that's my focus this year, is to get product out of my collection and finish it up. So fingers crossed. I don't know how long this video is, but I hope you like it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.